This is Kessben 93.3 FM, a new wave of excellence in radio.
Enche meko Newton Latin marriage atao na mako the Newton enso abobo no kakra e de bre ba menyi ba kwa na mienu bi emfa free way 11C Ejumawura as the champion Joe. The Kotoko and Hatofo game last Sunday wasn't that bad. I see Asante Kotoko making remarkable progress going forward. They will improve from what I saw last Sunday. Justice Blair reminded me of Nto Jan at Asante Kotoko back then, and Albert Amoa reminded me of Bequin and Opoku Afriye with his regular forays into the Heart of Oak Vital area. Osei Esibe reminded me of Joe Odoy and Joe Ado. Most importantly, let's keep this team together for some 3 years and see. No impromptu contracts to break the cohesion, my humble view. The Asante Kotoko midfielders, attackers must just sharpen their reflexes at scoring. 11C Ejumawura. Obia say matimi entra ho Hatofok timi Kotoko timi 3 years minimum. Ni enhwe don betimi aye. Pipamcho, is that possible? Andy Kerm.
No, possible.
Possible?
Nse na nse Hatofok omu teams na nse omu tena ho che yo.
Sa beta mo a ayi ni hui.
Na beta mo obeko na nse ya.
Ayi ni hui.
Obeko na nse ya.
Na team be free ayi aba or yemfa say Rwanda. Rwanda o. Mentra Africa cry Rwanda. Also ma beta mo $10,000 a month. I bet 3 days go man wako.
No, but you know, say Hamza Issa scored 13 goals last season. Still with Hatofok.
It be a contract in them by.
No,
But being fun say a bar.
a bar.
Yeah.
It depends on the team, no. Omo priorities need the only player na beka. The fact that the player want to go does not mean you allow him to go.
And a chance in the dawa.
Yes.
Then I'll be convince the players or man ko.
Or contract. You know, the player also sign a contract. And the contract need the woman na mo be haka. Nti ebasa based on the contractual agreement of only player, the woman na mo be. If you insist that you are building your team around the player, you want to keep the player, you want the player to stay. Why do you allow the player to leave? So when he has cast time, no fun area. At the end of the day, you are pushing the player to leave.
It's simple, so the whole canon.
You know, and yes, simple because you see Kasem of him. But I'm saying that the House of Folk team of Fatau Mohammed, he played for House of Folk for not less than 6 seasons. Robert Adusowa played for House of Folk for not less than 7 seasons.
Okay.
Mohamed Alassa played for House of Folk for not less than 4 seasons. I've been doing it at House of Folk for how many years?
We should be on a contract, never mind.
Do you know?
Na contract $200,000. Or the $200,000. Boo.
So Joe,
$300,000, $400,000. Yeah, they bro for this player.
but you know, see,
What is all natural?
yeah, who players are Peter Amidu Aqua? Because our players in this season only need a deal first. That's what Mama Uncle.
Oh, okay.
Only need a deal first. Players no more to coin in a deal that will be about still with Kotoko. I'm not saying whether it was good or not.
And then maybe a bit affecting the performance.
Yes, I still think it's still affecting the game.
Yes.
It depends on how your system need are very difficult.
Yeah.
Your system need to be honest. So I say $10,000.
Yeah.
Hey, you know 1.4
Team
billion.
look ready, not $300,000, $400,000.
Untimin
Because of not travel league.
Adding. Adding because you know your players. How many of our players in a team about 2 seasons to us or more yard? Say be a boss season we you players who you
Yeah.
the following season, some players na Kasano, no more performance na start to say. Until you consider other factors. And this is how Benyani the body Benya. And you know, players there, or is $10,000 abane one. The attitude versus.
This is I don't have some
Attitude the versus. But you know, you and no also who say player, you need to have a manager. Let him know the contract available. But unfortunately,
no manager no cry no. Be pushy. Go on the show.
You know, your teams need plan here or plan how to push and go baby. What was a 5-year contract? You see a team we are building around you. What's why $5,000 contract? No. But yeah, what is the plan of our class? Plan it to say, okay, to league almost here. Okay, to have to go to league almost 3 years. Into the plan of those clubs and say it here. But the plan is Kotoko want to be in Africa next season. They want to participate and compete in the Confederation or the Champions League. They didn't also more Kokobediako. But as this year, Kotoko almost wants to say why more. It's kind of for him to pay all these bills.
Andy.
From the players' perspective, I agree. It's a better deal to keep the players.
Family pressure. Why pressure? The be man.
I say was structures near our planner, and no dear baby. Because say was structures near our planner. So family pressure, no, and no dear baby will be a ba. But you deal with it. Until I make us in your play being in a deal on Mujan Manako. You deal with it, Sanya money in their coso. And they said, teams in the team this Kotoko Player Babon Groba Unyabimo. Cabo. Until you deal with those things, but plan saying a clubs and Ankasa plan say Kotoko Ankasa, what is their plan? Are they thinking of playing in Africa this season? The following season, Champions League group stage, they want to be in the semis. So Sanya money in any so the player will leave.
Okay.
So Sanya money only plan ni be there. Then you don't expect the player to stay. Okay. It's but I agree with you. It is difficult to keep the player. But Justice Blair boy a Ghana Premier League for how many years?
There are chances in them.
Oh, play ball. Play ball in a ball and Justice Blair ball.
There are chance in them. Obia the moment you do that, you say affect other players. I'm very good and can be on person ball.
That's true. Yeah, man.
Or better say, oh, say a player baho no chance ground person ball.
And the end to two and we need to do that with
the mother.
I am to two and
you go team on your chance.
I'll be committee to me say, Yan to two and ye because Sekotoko A state and the Ghanaian clubs, I would send the team about Champions League 3 years. Obianti me. Kotoko Confederation this is the following season was a top 4 him. Has Kobo, the following season was a top 4 him. Media Marco, a dream sequoia. The following season, so at my Samates. Into the BA changes. So when you have those players, I don't know how do you keep those players? But elderly players in the year beyond Africa. Sundance players in the year beyond Africa. TP Bezembe year beyond Africa. Hila de beyond Africa. Merrick de beyond Africa. Into player ne value nankasa kosoro. Player nankasa ne value ne kosoro. Ne pay dems. And yema onya aside the salary ne kosoro. Enti yesa sikado de obedient when you better also obekwa kwaje. But enema bi ultimate to bo asakakra because Sekotoko bo Africa no mo bo Champions League. Na me fancy a draw mo group stage. Kotoko kwa we bia pay them om de be ma players. Apart from no mo san win on be san mo bonuses. So imagine Ghanaian player earning $500 after every trip. Said you. Ni salary ho, you fancy or $6,000. Or co trip will be about $500. Or the kind of salary, well, he's not earning at least or earning $1,500 a month. That player will be a bit relaxed. But has a African in that bay? Kotoko African in that bay. Into ASR, say 2,000, 3,000, 4,000, 5,000, 6,000 a day. You crew mad your money, who you soon ye. ASR, the attitude of the player will change. But as I said, we've seen a lot of players. That's why. The other point is also that so who keep players not the change of the rampant change of coaches, it may affect me. Ghana coach be about here the players. Coach be about here the players. Ekoba say affect to keep players in the Ghana Premier League. Me jitum say very difficult, but we can do that with a plan. Has team now after some board we cramble, who keep players in the chair you. I me bought about 4 players. A football has to for from Frank Nuta time. And the football has to folks till some wood. Or ball has to Benjamin Mensah. Or ball has to folk with Thomas Abe, Inusa, Musa, Rubinyani mo. Esa kopim se some wood babeton. Inti has at a point kept certain players, but omwa broke his structure. What is the situation now? Inti Osesi ba can see about has for 3 seasons.
The third season?
Yes.
Sir.
Yes.
About 2 years before?
Yes. I think this is the third season.
Osesi, sir.
Yes.
That's the second season. Okay.
Yes. At least gradually they try, but the rampant change of coach and a coach is blame coaches in performing. Zekov Mohammed send them message by.
Yeah.
When you are becoming a small club, uluswa normal. So be a small club. Uluswa normal. has to folk elusu atuaso miensa against Kotoko. There should be crisis meeting.
4 not 3
4. Do you know there should be crisis meeting? And you can say, yeah, no more deba.
e wo year back
E wo year back. I said you. And I has but be at these are. Has to folk. Oh yes, sir, you are becoming a small club. Big club with their own accepted defeat, sir. There be. You need to question the players. You need to question the coach. Say dear, because coach will lose 3 times, right? I didn't think a coach who wanted to be a couple of has a show. I didn't think a move players would be able to be a couple of has a show. You need those answers.
okay
Who players need to live up and what is actually wrong tactically. You know, House of Folk need to demand those answers. The previous House of Folk team and a big and no be any son and it hasn't lose so much man and no matter said oh no, you know. The moment you do that, you are becoming a small club. You know, Madam Anusino.
Well, Mammy, and you know, did it kind of the issue of say, among keepy players, you know, for long near the general, a club as Antikotoko must have a model and a plan. You see, Kotoko club will be a model. Now, one planning waller, one here the opposite unya. No question, me say, Kase General. Gate process, baby, I Kotoko pes would do any baby ne tipen for any competition drew in terms of secretary any player tono any gate process as sponsorship kroma and so form.
okay
But nina so yesikasa. So I'm thinking that Kotoko should have a plan. This is the immediate plan to be executed probably in the first 3 years or the first 5 years.
okay
Then you have a medium plan and long-term plan. The long-term plan usually is baby eventual.
okay
Me say after Kotoko Pam players or matiti team or new players near deno. Benya pa looking at the sources of funds that are available no, and can be our first 3 years. We at it on. We started with say yen Kotoko no ye fa players near ton. The sikabe ban who be a beton. And no de ebema capital. Fade no dear, ubetumi dear keepy players. And honestly, Mantias yeda say Osbeck in Germany. At the invite a bre akwadana a friend Peter Amidu. No man a chance man uncle. If the team have a plan, not plan communicating it very well to their teaming supporters I think they can get there. It be a first 3 years no. Yeah, in the end say players na ye developing the boabeba no bia no ye beton. Because no kwasem say we ye Kotoko, we ye house, we ye hwan o player no or sign 3 years in via. It drew the final year no full so you good an agent Sasha said the offers a breno. No matter what, it's difficult to meet those offers.
yeah
Dear Papa na Kotoko anya Richmond Lamptey. Wa ripe every time ese Kotoko ednya no so so. Offer na Rwanda for one day breno no. Kotoko can meet it.
yeah
About $8,000 a month.
wow
How can Kotoko meet it? It me feel say in your first 3 or 5 years, your plan should be say ye team no ye develop players. The boabeba no be a yen capital. Say youth team no so mo ye no ma ye ni year. Players need developing and simple sir.
yeah
Ubema no some playing time in the senior team. Udi Kotoko brand and Afrifano when your national team call up. Then you also need to have agents. The moment a team say you want to ship some players outside, you should have link contact with player agents.
okay
Number plan a career path of some players. In the team who was some 10 or so players are Moma Boma Dream Pose, we within 2 years, we should ship them out. Na yenyesika, team ni yenyesika we are. After the obedu level say oh turn work keepy players. Meaning say a whole topic on its own. But what I'm saying is indeed at a point in time, as our Joe Mutum say see idea, yen to many alimo, yen to many TP Mazembeni and they or the Rwanda and Tanzania teams now and Priyanganum inti. We want to have a model where we will sell players, make money, and then come back and compete.